Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Sam and this is the Crafty Blinder van build. Imagine being the guy who invented these. He must be worth an absolute fortune, because every van conversion you see either has one or two. These are the flagship of ventilation fans, and that's why people buy them. You know, they are good quality. But I've been doing a little bit of digging because I'm not happy with the amount of road noise that there is. And I've found out something quite interesting. To be allowed to sell these in Europe, the fans have to actually naturally vent when they're closed. And this causes the road noise because there's actually no seal up there. There's a little tiny seal, and that kind of, I think, maybe protects the hood from the main structure of the fan, but it doesn't restrict any of the noise. So I wouldn't say I'm angry with that fact, but I'm not happy about it. These aren't cheap, you know what I mean? I've got two of them in here. And when we're driving on long journeys, you do get used to the noise, but it's a noise that I don't think should be there. I think you should be allowed to do something about it. So I did a bit of digging, and actually Maxxfan do something about it. They will sell you a full seal kit, and I'll show you that kit now. So this is the seal. This is the full seal that will go around and hopefully reduce that noise. So you can buy a Maxxfan full seal install for UK and EU models. But something you need to remember is installing this seal will reduce the amount of forced ventilation in your vehicle. You must ensure this is compensated through other means of ventilation. So what that means is, when the van is parked, let me just zoom out a little bit if I can. When the van's parked and you haven't got the fan running, not the van, the fan, it still has ventilation. You can put your hand there and you can feel it. So it naturally vents, and I believe this is where the noise is coming from when we're travelling. So what we're going to do now is take out this fan from above and we're going to install a full seal. And because we will have installed that seal, basically this fan here won't vent anymore, or it'll be heavily restricted. I think you can still get a little bit of air over the back because the back seal doesn't come all the way to the top. So what they're suggesting, what they're saying in that paperwork is that you must have an alternative means of ventilation. Well, here it is, your alternative means. Bit of a no-brainer in it. You open the vent that you've sealed. I'm not stupid like, but that's right, isn't it? What alternative means do you need? I'm lost by that statement. You could open a window, I agree. You could leave a door open. I don't understand that statement, but anyway, we have it covered. Maxxfan, we have it covered. Bonkers, 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 bonkers. There's a big hole in your roof. You just use that. So when you buy this kit, and this kit is from Magnum Motorhomes. Now I don't know if it's a kit specifically to them or if it's something they've done with Maxxair. Basically, they send a noisy rain kit. So let me show you. So Maxxair, Maxxfan, Deluxe, K model, noisy rain shield modifications. So looking at it, you're going to replace what looks to be a tiny little seal with a big one. So looking at it, up there's a tiny little seal. Let me move that round. There's a tiny little seal, and this is the one we're going to replace it with. It's much longer. And I think that must take a lot of the drumming or resonance out of the hood, that top bit there. Do you know what I mean? The cover. I think that's how it's going to work, but while we're up there, we're going to do that too. The instructions are pretty straightforward. Move these 2 screws here. First step, wind up the lid into its open position. So what I'm going to do is just press this button here. That lifts the hood, but it doesn't turn the fan on. So that's in position, and that's that button there. Second step, remove the 4 screws. Third step, depending on your installation, it may be easier, let me show you what I'm reading, may be easier to disconnect the wiring at this point so you can work on the fan on a bench or similar. We're going to do it on the roof if we can. Wind the lid closed, remove the screws on the bottom. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we can have a look at that while we're up there. Wind the lid open, use both hands, reach inside, grab both support arms and gently pull them apart so the support comes free. Yeah. So that's the arms. Yeah, I think we'll manage that. Let's go and get stuck in. So I'll probably suggest checking the weather before you start. We've had some really bad weather last few days, but it looks like we are okay tonight. I have checked the weather forecast and it says there's a slight chance of rain later, so we'll just crack on with this now. Firstly, I'm going to try and take them 2 screws out and see what happens with the lid. See if the lid will lift up. I think it may go forward, so we can try that, see how we get on. Okie dokie. Yeah, that come out quite easy. So that wants to drop down, that's cool. Oh. Is that enough for me to do what I need to do? Probably not. So we're going to arms pinch in. Is that enough? Oops, shit. What did I do? Okay, what we're going to do, just push that arm out a little bit and see if this will lift up. Wouldn't recommend doing that on a windy day. We've got these 2 rubbers here. Now they're glued on. Okay, yeah. Let's pull them off. Okay. So we just need to clean any debris off here now on that side. Look how dirty that is. I think I'll go and get a cloth and we'll wipe out that top edge as well. Get all that cleaned up. We're going to have to just wipe it out. I'll do. need to do is just put them to one side before I end up losing them. Okie dokie. If you can have a look at that edge, there's a lip on it. That wants to be pointing outwards. Now you can glue this on if you want, but it's optional. Okay, that one's a bit awkward to get around that bend. Bloody ladder's wobbling. Gotta go and prop it up. That's it on. As for the excess, we just knock that off. Job done. Yeah, that's quite tidy, that. So we'll give it in there a bit of a clean up. Looks a bit better. I think what I'll do is I need to get a better set of steps, and I'll come up here and I'll clean out this properly. Now I know I can undo them 2 screws. I'm out of breath. Right, let's have a look at this rain guard. So looking at the instructions, it says to lay it on from this point here backwards. Again, with the little seal, that seal there, sitting out. Again, you can glue this in place if you want, but that's just optional. Okay, let's put it back together. Hello, son. Yeah.
Kick this like squishy bar into them.
Not really. It's got glass on top of one of them.
I'll move the glass.
No, you won't move the glass. You'll just not kick it into them. Just use the wall.
Huh?
Use the wall. Right, without kicking it onto them. Good lad. So we've got the 2 arms back in. And basically all I did was pull them out a little bit, ease them out, and they come away. So to get them back in, it's just the reverse. Ease them out and then slot them back in the holes. Make sure the 2 white grommets are on there, the 2 white bushes, and that should do you fine. Just get this screwed back up now, and that should be us done. Get them bits. done. Well, I think we can claim that as a bit of a success. That was so straightforward. Now the instructions tell you to take the screws out the side, take it down, unplug it and all sorts. You don't need to do that. Obviously, if your hood is a little bit older than mine, or a little, well, considerably older, it might be perished, so it may break if you allow it just to sit on its front hinge. But I think if you prop that up, put a box there, you'd be alright. But that's a much quicker way of doing it, I think. Anyway, job's done now. I'm going to take it for a run, see what it sounds like. Hopefully it sounds a lot better than it did previously. I'm just looking around. I don't get a lot of time. I don't spend a lot of time up on the roof, so let me just show you around. So these are our perimeter lights. See my tools. The roof is looking a bit dirty, so I think what I'll do next time I'm up here, I'll come up with a mop and a bucket and give it a good clean. Put some wax on it as well, maybe try and keep it a bit cleaner. Look at the antenna. We hit a bird on the M1 on the way back from London, and it's actually broken the bracket, so we need to fix that. Solar panels are looking a bit dirty, so I think I will give them a clean right now. In fact, I'll get myself sorted out and I'll go up with the hose and a long brush and we'll give it all a good wash. That looks a lot better. I'm happy with that. Nice and clean. And the weather has stayed fine. Just a quick update on this fan. We installed a seal on it over a week ago now and it's perfect. It cancels out all the road noise. So much happier with it. It's that good, it's that efficient. I bought another one for the back because when I'm driving now, I can't hear this one, but I can hear the back one. So that's in the post. As soon as it comes, we'll get it fitted and I'll give you another update. See how that one performs, see how it works with a full set. But definitely worth the effort, definitely worth the money. For £14.50, that's all it cost, and that'll give you the rain hood seal as well to quieten it down when it's raining. Worth every penny, and like I say, worth the effort as well. If you follow the instructions, it'll take you a long time to do it. If you follow the way I did it, it'll take you 5 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Thank you for your continued support. If you like what we're doing, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing with your friends. Also, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.